What it do, YouTube? We back with another video. We back. It says, hold on, I'm just getting my camera right, y'all. Just some fuckery just happened. It says C Blues judge gets fired for letting criminals walk free.
What up? This is Swayze and I'm back. And I just wanted to bring this article to you guys' attention because I thought it was very interesting, to say the least. But before we get into that, let me introduce you people to my new and reoccurring best friends. Now first up is Corey, and he says, just got my working papers. Congratulations, little homie, the world is yours. Grab it by the horns and ride that bull. Hey, yo!
Yeah, fire for that,
What
bro.
is he talking about at that point? But all I'm saying is, that's a good thing. Congrats. Your future is in your hands. And last but not least is Khalib, and he says, oh why or no why. Okay, Khalib, I don't understand your gang lingo, alright? You're speaking to a law-abiding citizen over here. Tax paying at that. But thank you, nonetheless. And if you too want to become one of Swayze's new best friends, just hit the Cash App. You already know you can buy my friendship. I'm from Brooklyn for real. But let's get into this article because honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I have mixed feelings about this situation, but it reads, notorious New York City judge who let rapper gang member 16 free without bail after he shot a cop is removed from criminal cases after
Whoa. I see judge who let rap again. Lenient 16. He was 16. That's funny, y'all. You see this? The cop that they shot? I knew this cop. I seen him before. The only reason I know him because I used to talk to a girl, and this was their family member. Shit was crazy. I ain't gonna speak on that too much.
Backlash at her lenient rulings. So basically they're talking about the judge that let Christopher Blue out. Okay guys, they're talking about that judge, and they say Supreme Court Justice Samaj is expected to make the silent transfer from criminal to civil courts after tomorrow, according to the city. Samaj has received backlash among government officials and law enforcement for her leniency in court case rulings, including when she dropped charges against 16-year-old Christopher Blue, a New York City rapper who's accused of shooting an NYPD officer who's 27 in the leg back in January 2022 as he was being searched. At the time, Williams, who is a gang member that raps as C Blue, was on probation for a 2020 gun possession. The 16-year-old had his charges dropped, and Samaj insisted the police officer had no apparent reason to search him and discredited the arresting officer's accounts. Police say Samaj has a history of going easy on teen offenders and say her interpretation of Williams' arrest was entirely wrong. When the rapper's charges were dropped, Samaj argued that prosecutors failed to show that the officer suffered significant physical injury despite being shot. Williams fought with police officers in January when they responded to reports of unrest and refused to comply with their orders to remove his hands from his pockets. He began fighting with one of the officers during the tussle. The gun went off and a single bullet struck the wounding officer and hit Williams in the groin. Samaj took over handling juvenile cases from her veteran colleague Boyle last January. Her first few weeks presiding over juvenile cases, Samaj has shown herself to be just as lenient as her predecessor by allowing two 17-year-olds facing felony charges to walk free. One 17-year-old was arrested in January on charges of murder, manslaughter, robbery, gang assault in connection with the death of a Good Samaritan who was struck by a train while trying to save another man from the tracks. Prosecutors had asked that Garcia be held on bail, but Samaj ordered him to be released with supervision. A month later, another case with a 17-year-old who faced attempt murder charges for allegedly opening fire on a subway platform and shooting a 19-year-old 4 times was released by Samaj on his own recognizance.
It's different if you do it once in a while, but every time, damn. She got kids. She probably feel bad. Gotta be.
At his arraignment, another judge had ordered him held on a $30,000 bail. Well, there you have it, people. It looks like they are trying to take this beautiful black Nubian queen's job away from her.
I get it, though.
They're trying to take her job. They're trying to take her job. Take her job? They're trying to take her job. Take her job.
Take her job.
They trying to take her job.
Took her job.
Take her job. They took her job.
They took her job. They
trying to take her job.
They might take her.
And I don't think it's right. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Not right.
Like I'm just gonna keep it real with you people. At the end of the day, I can understand both sides of the argument.
That's what I'm saying.
See, on one hand, you could look at Judge Samaj as a person who's given these kids a second chance at life. You know, at the end of the day, we was all kids. Not all of us was toting guns and doing criminal activities, but you can understand a kid making a mistake. And she probably thought to herself, these young adults spending half of their life behind bars is not going to help them in the long run. She probably just wanted to give these kids a second chance at life. Now, once you get that second chance, it's up to them kids to take advantage of the blessing that judge gave them. She could have easily just sent them up and threw away the key, but she showed grace, which is admirable at the end of the day. However, I can see the other side of the argument where it's like, bro, all you're doing is making a revolving door for these criminals. If these criminals are able to get away with something as crazy as shooting a cop, like, you gotta understand, some people thought it was over for Christopher Blue when they saw that whole cop shooting situation go down. They thought it was over, but by the grace of God, he got out. Now, what's that telling other little niggas that's growing up in that situation? They're looking at it like, oh, for real? We could boom a cop and like we Gucci because of our age? Like we Gucci, we could boom a cop? You gotta understand, I could get that side of the argument. It's like, where's the consequences for these people's actions? And if you're not
this nigga got shot like a 16-year-old. Alright. I can't even speak. Like, yo, like, hear me out. I would have to quit being a cop after that, bro. I would have to.
Giving them no consequences, what is going to deter the next person from committing any type of criminal activities? If you could shoot somebody on a subway platform and boom a cop and still walk free, what's deterring anybody from doing anything if we all Gucci at a certain age? So I understand why people is looking at this judge as she's a lenient judge. She's like not tough on crime and this, that, and the third. I get it. Believe me, Swayze is over here looking at both sides, trying to come with his own objective point of view with it. And I look at it just like this. It's not for me to sit here and scream to the top of my lungs, yo, this ain't right. Yo, this ain't right. Y'all doing her wrong. This is for that 17-year-old that was charged with murder and manslaughter and robbery and also gang assault that she let walk free. This is for you. This is for that other 17-year-old that was facing attempt murder charges. This is for you. She let you walk free. This is for you, Christopher Blue. This is for you. All three of y'all should be on the front line with picket signs, protesting, fighting for this beautiful black Nubian queen to get her job back, bro. That's what y'all should be doing. It shouldn't be up to Swayze. Y'all should be right there. She gave y'all a second chance on life. Where you at when she needs you the most? Where you at? Where you at? All of y'all little niggas should be over there fighting for justice. Y'all should be like, no. No justice, no peace. No Air Force, no crease. No justice, no peace. No uptowns, no crease. That's what y'all niggas should be doing right now. Where you at when she needed you the most, bro? Where y'all at? She gave y'all a second chance on life. Y'all should be fighting for her right now. That's how I feel. But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you.
Nah, honestly though, they really should have some, like, she did him a favor, for real. But hey, let me know what y'all think though. Need you to like, comment, and please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. You subscribe to help me. I'm gonna be happy. You do that, I record every day. A sub a day, a video a day. You know the vibes. We out.
Diamonds on my necklace. Pass the ball, pass the ball. I'm a sniper, told him pass the ball. I gotta focus, pop the Adderall. ADHD, she bouncing wall to wall. I got a wax, she taking off the drawers. She said she love me, I told her the only thing I love is money. I'm not a fool, don't play me for a dummy. I know me a joker, but he isn't funny. My diamonds, they bright and then night it be sunny. They say that they hate me, I know that they love me. I'm stacking bread, if I fall off, I'm bouncing back like we wearing a bungee. I'm at the top, I see no one above me. If we ain't cool, you can't get nothing from me. Black out you niggas and you cannot judge me. If shit getting messy, then it turning ugly. I can't help it, I just felt this feeling in my body. I am right, you should accept it.